moment.
Yeah.
It's a bit clearer now, but
I should probably put window capture on there like I'm supposed to. That would actually be helpful.
your animation.
On the actual stream and in the media source.
Why are you capturing?
Well, it's because I'm streaming and we they should have something to look at.
Okay.
I got a few background videos for the quantum gathering too, so put some cool stuff in here that people can watch while we wait. Okay, so 6. Gotta remember how.
Have you done what Mark's done? Set up or what Mark and Jeffrey's done? Sort of just set up a slideshow.
I've got slideshows. Mine's just a lot cooler than what theirs are.
Of course.
You know what I mean? It's like they're so freaking 80s and shit. It's like
Very PowerPoint, very sort of boardroom sort of thing. Yeah.
I do cool shit. I don't play around with that stuff. I'm Mark Watashik. He's got me on like the freaking chat thing, but like I come up with my own shit. It's content. This is my content at least. It's not content. That's chance of getting copywritten.
Well, I was going to say you've done that sort of chat thing on Fridays on our previous streams.
Mm-hmm.
The element chat, just have that floating in the background.
I think your video froze up on me for a second there, but I got it straightened out.
Yes, because they've got no light on.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was like your head was backwards and shit. And don't worry about the lights being in your face. If that's off, you can turn it off.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I can cope.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute out. I'm gonna go smoke my cigarette, get some coffee made, and then I will be right back.
Switch
V said that he will be in, but you know what I mean. It's like I don't know for sure. So
okay,
I'll be right back.
Sure. Coffee. Okay. Hang on. Let me just find my. Cool. That's good.
So we got the stream going. I got the coffee brewed or starting to brew.
Yeah, I've just made myself one as well.
And the stream was on.
Not
We got the
sure whether it was a good idea or not.
I've got to be up late. I need to have the house straightened out. Got to get it straightened up, and then after that, tomorrow, people come and pick up some stuff that needs to be taken out. So I got to be there to have that taken care of.
Actually, weirdly enough, glad we didn't do last night for another reason as well. I was up at from what was it 6:30 in the morning my time.
Mm-hmm.
So if we did continue last night, I probably would have been up for what good 22, 23 hours.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, actually spent the afternoon with my old man yesterday afternoon. First time in good month.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. For me, man, I mean, it's just I'm really glad that I got to spend time with my dad, you know.
Mm, mm.
Just seems to be that's the only positive part about the whole deal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's one thing I regretted with my mum, because I only saw her, well, probably 3 times within the year before she died, because of all the COVID then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty hectic.
Mm.
I know. I should probably do some plugs for the quantum gathering. So I know that you can find the quantum gathering on Infinite Imaginarium for anybody who's watching. You can Infinite Imaginarium on minds.com. Go there, you can check them out. Or you can also check out Bob Dub on minds.com, as well as AutoX on minds.com, as well as Mr. Mark Edworthy at medworthy.com. No.
Actually, I've got midweather.co.uk project, but that's the actual website. There's nothing on it. It's in maintenance. I've been meaning to stick content on it, but I've been I've been meaning to stick public content on it. There is a private at the back end there with content on it, but it's like not publicly accessible.
Mm-hmm. Right now, though, he is going by Medworthy on minds.com, right?
Indeed. Yep.
Okay. There we go. You can find all the stuff for the quantum gathering on there. I have taken and posted the episodes that I have for the quantum gathering on the Storyteller on both YouTube and on Rumble. And whenever we do these streams, they usually are on my live with Roger Hanson channel on Rumble, as well as my main account on YouTube, which is Roger Hanson, and I do them live streamed on Kick as well as Twitch. Now on Kick it's Roger_Hanson, and on Twitch it's Infamous 1973. Infamous 1969, something like that. I don't even keep track anymore.
69.
All right.
69, I think.
And since this is live stream, I'm not recording. I'm going to be talking, and what happens is when they come in here to do the quantum gathering, I usually don't talk, and when I do talk, it's usually for the scripts and stuff like that, which they get annoyed by. But
no, you participate in a few conversations.
Well, I edit them out of my videos. What Bob Dub does is her business, you know what I mean? But that's what I do with mine. It's just better that way, you know what I mean? So we got everything set up and ready to go. I haven't hit record yet.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, that's no point in me asking you.
Yes. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. So I haven't got anything recording yet, but I do have everything set up and good to go. So.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I also wanted to mention it to you too before I forgot to send you extra videos, but I've got 6 more that I can send you from what we did before you came back from South Africa.
Okay, awesome. Thanks.
And that should be all caught up, and I'll get to editing and send more as they come out.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And
I'm not quite sure what's going on with I haven't managed to get things to work since I came back from South Africa. I took my headphones with me, and just now they don't want to reconnect to this computer now that I'm back. So I had everything picked up this morning, and I was using the headphones with Mike while we were doing the testing, and everything was going good. And then you guys joined, and
oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm struggling again. I don't think OBS is set up, and yeah, so
It's Mark Edward. He does that. Like,
Yeah, it's always my fault. Always my fault.
no, it's always my fault. That's the way I've always said it. Always blame it on Roger. Okay. No,
It's all your fault, Roger.
that's right. There you go.
Not a movie. Blame it on Roger.
Well, also, I want to, before we hit record, I want to point something out to you, Bob Dub. Now, I pick on Mark Edworthy a lot, okay? And we do this back and forth to one another. It's kind of like escalated since the last time me and you were on streams together, okay? Like, I don't know if you remember how we used to always do that before.
I'm getting used to it again. It seemed a lot when I first joined. I was like, what's wrong with this guy? But
Oh,
now
yeah.
I'm realizing that it's just you guys.
Me and Mark always do that back and forth to one another, like the whole British snobbery thing, and then like yeah, and then I'll tell him like how great the United States is, and it does. It gets him so riled up, dude.
Well, that's because you're wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I know, but it makes him just he comes alive, man. You know what I mean? Like you don't see Mark Edworthy come alive until you tell him how great the United States is.
Yeah.
he just becomes
We're
He's
all
like-
right with that. Come to terms with it.
he's like I call him the British Bulldog.
Nice.
He's the British Bulldog whenever I do that to him.
Mm.
Don't play him that Battle of New Orleans song.
You never heard.
They would not play it in Great Britain. Put it that way. It's something celebrating our glorious victory in what we call the War of 1812. I don't know what you guys call it.
Okay. Go on.
They call it the Great Defeat.
We're done.
You know, it all depends.
Colonialists, we're done.
he's like
Well, you know, it's
He
funny
didn't
because
react.
if you read about like the Persians the Persians being stood off by the Greeks, and that's like this most glorious defining moment for, the Hellenic people. And this is what made, the beginnings of the Greek Empire, the imperial expansion of Athens and all that kind of stuff. The Persians, it was just like a little minor skirmish on the borders with these barbarian tribes. There's nothing even there worth occupying for. They just had to go in and punish them for something. They'd never expanded that far because that's a bunch of mountains and goat herders. They weren't interested in it. They were bringing in gold and spices from India.
Yeah,
So-
1812 in the US Britain then is such a minor thing, especially when you consider we were still fighting Bonaparte at the time.
Well, you had that on your, you always had France on your plate, always, to this day in many ways. And even losing, half of North America, which, wasn't that great. I don't think anyone was happy about it on your side. Still, you still had like a third of the planet to play in. So it wasn't all that hard, I guess. But those California gold fields and all that oil, that could have been British.
Mm.
well, you
On the
know,
other hand, probably would have just given it back anyway, like you guys in the 50s and 60s. Like, here, have your country back.
it's like, I mean, when it comes to that too, you got to remember they were moving into India. They had Australia. They had New Zealand. They had all that going on. So I can see where
Big chunks of the Caribbean, Canada.
Remember Australia, Canada, New Zealand, they still love us.
But I want to point something out historically that people need to take into consideration, okay? The dumbest man on the face of this planet was Magellan, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, everybody hears the cool part. He traveled around the world, all right? But 5 years after their exploration was done, every single person that was aboard that freaking crew was dead.
Wow.
Nobody hears that part. Like, they freaking suffered like you wouldn't believe going around the world.
Yeah. The conditions they had back then to live in.
But
I was just seeing a thing about this ship that was shipwrecked. Just basically talking about them eating whatever they could, not eating, just starving to death sometimes, eating dogs if they could get them.
Yeah, we were talking just last week about the bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bly got those guys home in that longboat. If you read like the journals and stuff from that, they're doing like a tablespoon of rum ration to keep them going, and so many sips of water and stuff. And he got them back, and they had some food to spare, apparently. But I was watching this thing about this crew had mutinied because they didn't, some of the captain's orders seemed a little out of whack, and apparently just shot one guy at one point. But still, he was the captain and he did well enough. And I was trying to explain to someone, it's like today, it was very different then. If you sent a guy out with a ship, and they sent this guy out with a few ships and a bunch of guys with guns and cannon, he had to make all the decisions. He couldn't wire back to naval headquarters and say, what should I do now? I mean, today they have generals sitting in bunkers watching little screens, and they can micromanage down to the platoon level and stuff like that. But in the old days, you had to send some guy out there that's going to make decisions. And he might be something of a nut job, but at least he can go out there and make consistent decisions. And if he keeps bringing his ship back, you just keep giving him ships, even if he is kind of wacky sometimes. And so you had some very eccentric characters. I mean, not just talking about like the Royal Navy, but I mean all governments, all authorities. You look at some of in our Wild West, the marshals that would go out there, or the U.S. Marshals, or the Army commandants of territories. They'd have to make decisions on the fly. And it was like, they might have made some kind of a screw up this, that, but what are you going to do? You can't replace the guy. I mean, you could, but you're going to have the same issue. It's very different now. That people can double check and they get a response within seconds. So they actually look for a different sort of a person now, I think, for those jobs.
Oh, I don't know if it's that much different these days. You still got interesting characters in the 40.
Hey, how's my sound here?
Hmm?
Do I sound okay?
It's not the best today, I have to say, Otto.
So I'm sitting in the car and there's all this rain coming down on top.
It's a little bit blurry and just indistinct, but it's all right.
Well, I could try taking the case off of the phone.
It sounds okay, I think. Well,
okay.
What am I supposed to be? Yeah.
Hey, Mike is here.
Hey,
So, is this an improvement on my sound?
sound good to me.
Maybe. I'm not sure if it's an improvement, but it sounds okay.
I'm more worried about the raindrops hitting the roof. I mean, I'll go back in the house if I need to, but I kind of like to sit out here.
On my head.
raindrops are falling on my head.
Falling on the roof of the car anyway.
Somebody said.
Someone.
We have everything recording now, and it's going good. So this is where I'm gonna hush up and let you guys do your thing. And if you guys need a script reader, I'm here. You know I am. So.
Well,
yeah,
that's
I'm,
good.
sure, I'm pretty sure we do.
I'm pretty sure you do too. I know. I always say it just to make sure that you guys understand.
At least there's only one script this time, not 50 million.
At least 4 are needed. At least 4.
Well, that last one we did was pretty long, so it was really good that we did it. We got a lot of good content in there.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
But
So what are we doing? We're doing autos today, right?
Yes, because we're now at the Quantum Gathering. Welcome everyone once
right.
more to the gathering. Mike is here, as you just heard, and of course Mark, which also starts with the letter M, and Roger Hanson, which starts with the letter R. Last but certainly not least, Bob Dub, our own Bob Dub, and of course me. So I guess I'm the last, but not least. So welcome everyone, and yes, it's
You guys
Script
have been in here
Mania Day
since we
today.
left last time. Holy crap! So I'm sitting here trying to go through the chat, and I'm like, hold on, they haven't left. All right, so we're still scrolling down. Holy shit!
Did it get posted already? I haven't looked on there yet. Let's see.
No, did you post it? I saw the last thing I saw was an emoji. No, I don't think that's it.
Yeah, I did have a quick look at it earlier.
Oh, that's real fabulous. Yeah.
Okay, so we
All
started
right,
the
so
script.
Bob, did you have a copy of that? Or grab a copy and post it, please? I'm on my.
Did it in Element? Did you in the Quantum
Yes,
Gap?
ma'am. Yes, I put it in QG and II for good measure, just cause.
Okay. Here we go.
Thank you so much.
Next.
boy, oh boy, look at that freaking picture that Otto posted.
Fabulous from the Gaydar.
Yeah.
So you could use that image as part of the.
Dude, yeah, that'd be interesting.
What's amazing to me is that this was simply a pre-created, GIF file that was available for Jitsi. I just punched in fabulous, and this came up. So this is something that apparently a lot of users like because it's there as a generic kind of template thingy.
Yeah.
Which says something about our society. When I was spelling something in autocorrect, and I think I was trying to spell buck as in like a male deer, B-U-C-K, and it auto-corrected it to start with the letter F. I knew there was something wrong with our society right away.
That damn buck.
Just buck it all, I guess. It's just got to buck the system.
I am going to head out and take a quick smoke. I will be right back.
Okay, we've got the script, and there's a lot of parts in here, but I think we can do them all.
This is exactly the same as I'm looking at in Element.
Yeah. So we've got the usual thing. So I was thinking, Mark, the synthesizer and the sofa LLM.
Okay.
And I be Captain Rex.
Of course.
I could do Mavis if you'd like.
That would be excellent. Recreate Mavis. Now, last time Elliot was Roger.
Mm-hmm.
And that leaves us with Lynn and Dave. I thought you would do Lumina, Bob, if possible.
I'll do Lumina.
Now, Mike, it looks like Lynn and Dave are up for grabs. And then somebody could double up on the other because Tan didn't show up. Or you could do both if you wanted to get ambitious today.
What am I doing both of?
Well, there's Lynn, who is a calm systems thinker, practical and quietly weird. And Dave, the serene contrarian, says devastating things gently.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, Lynn's totally you. Completely you.
Well, Dave is really Otto, though, because he always says freaking
But I'm going to be Captain Rex. Arr. I'm always the pirate, don't you know? Arr. It's in me contract. Sure,
he's like a serene contrarian, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude. Let me
Is somebody recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay.
All right.
I got the recording going, and I'll send the copy of it to Bob Dub right after. I promise this time, Bob Dub.
Yeah, now we know.
It took me a week to do it this time, and she had to send me a message.
Did you, has anybody
Oh.
worked out what episode number this is? No, it's just this question marks there. Episode.
Oh, we
mark.
couldn't figure out what episode it is. That can be filled in.
I don't think we do know, do we?
I'm sure it's episode 2. This is the second one of the Luminers that you've written, right, Otto?
That's true. Yeah, so I guess episode 2 would be a good choice.
Let's choose it.
1.34.
It's been so long, I couldn't even tell you what that episode was, to be honest with you. Like, I know that, like, you guys have been working on Lumina for a long time, but I couldn't tell you the one that Otto did. It's been a while.
Okay, so we're at Destiny Validity D's Rising, right? That's where I'm supposed to be. Stir the Fallout. No.
No.
No, you
down
gotta
the
go
bottom.
down. Yeah.
Down. Holy shit.
Yeah, stay away from the Gator.
Lumina file.
I got it.
Just out of
Only
nowhere,
Roger
you know.
can operate the Gator, okay?
Man, you
Ah.
should have been here. You should have been here. We did the reading
Oh,
for the
reading
Gator.
is here. Good. That takes some pressure off us for the reading.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Because we had Dave and Lynn. So how about, do you want to do Dave V, and then Mike, you could do just Lynn?
It's fine with me.
I was Dave last time.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I was thinking you were Dave last time. So we'll keep up the roll. All right,
I
excellent.
thought you guys were actually already done with all this stuff. I just got back in. So that would mean somebody needs to send me something so I can click it up to the big screen here so I can read it.
Can you open that side chat? In
Oh,
the
you
chat?
had this problem last time,
I'm on,
didn't you?
if Mark can do what he did last time, that would be great.
Mark's
Yeah.
magic.
2 seconds.
That'd be good.
Just use.
You-
highlight all this.
You're so lucky you didn't come in earlier. You'd had to read the Gator advertisement.
You know what? I was on the phone with a friend, and like he had reminded me. Like I get lost in conversation sometimes, and he had mentioned that he wanted to punch somebody in the throat. I was like, you know what? I got to end this conversation. I got somewhere else I need to be.
Oh, God, that's horrible. Who would ever say something like that? That's just horrible. My goodness. Sorry you had to hear that, Bob.
Oh shoot! Hey
Sorry.
Bob Dub, how you doing?
I'm doing good, dude. How are you?
I am well. It's good to hear your voice.
Talking about punching people in the throats and stuff.
Okay.
Horrible.
Stop making me laugh.
I was told the other day that my comedy is dry.
You were very dry.
Kind of
But
Mark
that's
Twain.
what-
A
but
Mark Twain feel.
with that raspy voice you have, that kind of works like it cancels out, and so
Mhm.
there's this it infects you. You got the lubricating. You can just enter and pervade anything.
I don't know about
You
all
have that
that.
quality. Yeah, you got that quality, buddy. You got it.
I don't really feel comfortable about having this conversation.
No
'cause
homo, of course.
we were just talking about the Gator earlier, and it just
Uh-oh.
In a very tasteful way. In a very
it was
tasteful and
it was
restrained
very
way.
tasteful.
Sure.
Right?
I'm not triggering sensors, am I?
No.
No. Not nearly happy enough.
It depends where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, V, you've got that text file in our private team MS Teams rooms.
And
Good.
Teams has been so slow for me. Like at the start of this call, I clicked on Teams and it's still opening on my computer.
Yeah.
You need to come over to Elements with the rest of us. You would be so much satisfied. Being honest with you, because I mean, I'm
Well,
I
we
ha-
have our board of directors call, and I wanted to get everybody on one thing so that we can do the call. I don't mind using Jitsi. However, I do want record of our conversations. We need a chat for the board of directors, so we have prompted information that can be referenced at any time.
Mhm.
So it's for open transparency and just to let everybody know what everybody else is doing. We need to have a continuous chat. So Element. So that's two people who have Element. Everybody else doesn't.
No,
The majority of
everybody.
people that I'm talking to here, the majority. This is why I'm pushing for teams, because the majority of the people already have teams and use teams.
Mhm.
That's the only reason why I'm pushing it.
Just wait until the swarm space comes along, V. You're going to be blown away. Blown
Yeah.
away.
Yes, we'll be swarming.
You're not even going to believe how convenient and awesome and tailored to your needs this app is. It's
Really?
extraordinary. Yeah.
Your needs.
Well, you know what? That's the deciding factor. I'm moving over to Element.
No, swarm space. Swarm
Just wait.
space.
Just wait for Swarm.
We got a little ways to go, but we're moving along fast now.
Ah,
Now,
Well, because we actually start before things had went down with TLB Talk. Well, I wouldn't say down, but on pause. We literally had just put in plugins for the video conference calls for our social network. So those are in and haven't even been tested, which
I
is
tested them.
Nice.
kind of weird.
I tested them actually. I went on there and gave it a try before you guys shut down.
Before it shut down. What
Yeah.
happened?
It worked out. It worked out pretty good, but you have to. There was a trick to it. You know what I mean? You couldn't just go in there, start it up. You had to
Right.
actually like send a message to somebody and then start the conversation first.
Okay.
So
What-
something
what-
along those lines.
Well, so you are a testament of what I just said. Excellent.
Mhm.
So,
so good. We hit a little bit of a funding blockage, but
Mhm.
we're working on that. We're probably going to get that organized in the next few days, and then we'll be able to.
I would love to work with you guys and have some partnership and functions, because that was so the whole vision. I apologize to this at this moment. I'm still trying to bring up Teams on my computer so I can read this, and it keeps trying to tell me I need to restart. But the whole function of TLB Talk would be to have a multi-platform type of thing, to where it should be like a one-stop shop. Like you go onto the internet and you go to a website and it has everything you need. There's no point in going anywhere else because it'll take you there.
Mhm.
Sort of like a search engine
You mean
or thing.
like AOL or what's the Chinese thing?
No.
WeChat type thing.
No, so just think of everything that you already use, combine it into one. So you have social networks, you have your video apps, you have everything that Facebook started trying to get to but stopped at a certain point. We're going to take it further beyond that. We need it to be a one-stop sort of shop. Anything that's on the internet, you can get through our site. So that's kind of the idea. So VoIPs, video chat, marketplace, everything, you name it. Everything that Facebook was trying to go but fell on its face, we want to extend past that.
Yeah, the WeChat concept.
WeChat?
Yeah, WeChat. That's how the Chinese have been able to capture the entire Chinese audience, the Chinese market by integrating everything into one platform.
So you can get your groceries shipped to your place and find or talk to other people around the planet, like that kind of.
Well, it's China, so.
Capture the market quite easily. They are captured.
Well, we definitely want to be global. We want to become the standard, and along with free speech. But anyways, not talking too much shop here. So it says every time I open up Teams, it's like over this past week. I think it may be something with this operating system. I need to do a refresher. But Teams just is so slow to open up. I'm sorry. I apologize. So if you want to do the ring without me, I can't guarantee it's going to pop up anytime soon. It says thanks.
I've got an email address for you.
Where else can we send it, Ree?
That I may have open right now on this computer. Good lord.
Actually, I have got an email address for you. I could send
Well,
you
I don't.
via an email.
Well, hold on. I'm highly specialized with my computer usage. I don't use too many identifying things with other things. So let me switch over to another device here. Wow, this is amazing. Don't have this much trouble. I gotta move on to the next thumb drive. So I use Windows to Go drives because I get hacked so much. I basically collect operating systems that have been hacked in a basket of thumb drives later to be used for forensics.
Huh.
What do you mean hacked?
Huh?
You mean modified, not necessarily hacked.
Well, there are things. Well, if you can
Well,
change
typical
the coding
definition.
in something, it's still hacking. You don't have to throw any viruses at anybody, but if you can change the way an application works through the coding, it's still hacking. Especially when the application is not used in its intended function. It's not carrying out its function. It's not modified. It's not updated. It's hacked.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done. I have a different definition of what hack is. The term hack means.
Well, you're talking about the guy who's been with Anonymous since freaking 2004.
Well, you're talking to somebody who's been in the industry 32 years now, 31 years now.
Yeah.
31. Yeah.
Okay.
The hacker group Anonymous, hey?
Yeah. All that work and they could never hack Epstein's email.
You know what?
Geniuses. They're geniuses.
If it was brought to their attention, I'm pretty sure that somebody would have done it.
Oh, it was brought to their attention many times. They just couldn't do it. You act like they didn't know about Jeffrey Epstein. Of course they did.
Dude, I know a lot of things about Jeffrey Epstein until like after Pizzagate. So
after Pizzagate, wow. Okay.
I don't know about the guy. I was in the dark on it. So if I'm in the dark, it's possible for a lot of people to be
maybe
on it.
I don't know, man. That's pretty popping.
If you still have some problems, I've got you the email that's associated with your
it just came up. It just came up. Okay.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right.
We got Mark Edworthy. Lord Edworthy, excuse me.
All ready. We're ready to go then.
Yeah, it's so let me I'm loading Mark's chat.
Okay.
This is not gonna be
load away. That's the song, isn't it? Load away.
The Lumina files?
Yep.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the single text file.
Downloading it now.
I'm glad that I was able to smoke a cigarette while this was taking place.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Timing is everything.
Which is really sad. My computer is moving like it was like 1998.
You were on a Linux.
So
What was I doing in 1998? My goodness.
I was actually having fun. Like they had some of the coolest.
Yeah, I was
freaking-
outside. I wasn't anywhere near a computer.
That's like my goodness. I was having fun.
Back in '98, I was providing support for a disability charity and dealing with assistive technologies.
Yeah.
So things like speed ton-based mice devices on speech synthesizers and stuff.
Dude, 1998, I was a freaking sixth grader going through some trauma, having to expose a pedophile teacher. From fifth grade.
Oh. I was living in
Mark,
East Central New York
beautiful man. How
myself.
old are you?
Huh?
Say, you beautiful, beautiful man. How old are you?
50 in 2 months' time. A month
You're
and a half
almost
time,
solid.
actually.
You're almost solid 10 years older than me. Okay, all right.
Ooh, the big
I'll
5-0.
be
Can we?
celebrating my half century soon.
You know what? Your hair texture is close enough to mine. I want to trade hair plugs with you. You take all my gray hair. You take all of your pristine, shiny, dark hair.
All right, guys, have we figured this out because we don't have that long tonight.
Yeah, no, okay. So I got a blank white window for this.
All right.
Hold on. It's God dang it. It's. I'm trying not to disappoint here. You guys can go without me. I just I don't see.
Yeah. If it loads up, just butt it, and then we'll reread the lines and cut it.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to go?
And Mike's going to do both Dave and Lynn until and if V gets his script back. And then
All right.
he can jump in and take the rest of Dave's lines. Or we can record him later.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can always re-record them if we need to.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. The Lumina files. Oh no, that's not it. 3, 2, 1. Dude, where's my wallet? The Lumina files. Episode 2. Jealousy in the consensus layer. The morning after the morning after. The kettle has achieved enlightenment and refuses to boil. Captain Rex is awake for once, pipe unlit, staring at the ceiling like it owes him royalties. Elliot is erasing yesterday's wall equations with the grim satisfaction of a man burying evidence. Lynn is calibrating a single sensor that now hums in perfect 4x4 time. Dave is reading the same page of a book he finished last week. Mavis stands at the projector again, arms folded, expression suggesting that she has already filed a complaint with the universe and is awaiting a response in triplicate. The synthesizer glows a shade of blue that has never been approved by any standards body. A soft chime, not urgent, almost shy. Now, text on every screen, smaller this time, like a footnote that knows it's being watched. Lower branches still drifting. Coordinated attention required. But the consensus layer feels crowded. Signed, Lumina. Silence. The sofa gives a single sympathetic creak.
Crowded. That's new.
I dislike the ellipsis. Ellipses are where trouble hides.
Or why shiver me timbers if she's not jealous?
Of what? We are 6 people in one couch.
She is not jealous. She is experiencing resource contention.
Contention.
So I can read. Okay. She is not jealous. She is experiencing resource contention.
Resource contention with feelings.
Same thing.
The synthesizer dims, then brightens again, embarrassed.
I have no feelings. I have rated probabilities.
Well, your probabilities are blushing, matey.
Scene 1. The new drift. Mavis steps forward, narration voice sharpened to a scalpel. We thought the correction had settled the fractals. We were wrong in the way only competent people can be wrong. Politely, thoroughly, and in front of witnesses. Lumina had stabilized the main trunk, but the lower branches, those quiet, half-forgotten layers where old simulations still dream and forgotten wallets still hold cryptocurrency, had begun to argue among themselves. And apparently, the argument was about who got to talk to her first.
Options. 1. Residual phase misalignment. 2. Emergent social dynamics in a distributed mind. 3. The synthesizer is hogging her bandwidth and she is too polite to say it.
I am not hogging. I'm prioritizing.
Are prioritizing with your entire emotional stack.
The lower branches are showing up on the greenhouse array again, and the wallet node, and oddly, my fitness tracker from 2021.
B.
B? B, you're muted.
Oh no, he fell asleep again.
One more technically.
Say it. Oh, say it. Say it? No.
Even
Even you're abandoned.
Even you're abandoned?
Yes. Even your abandoned smartwatch once in on the polycule.
I'm sorry, the next line I see is on 172. Which line by number?
These aren't numbered here, but it's right after Lynn says the lower branches are showing up again on the greenhouse array, or showing up on the greenhouse array again.
Yeah,
And
we're
the
all
wallet node,
the way down on scene 1.
Line 89, as far as you're concerned.
It's 89?
Yeah.
Oh.
89.
Oh, I don't know how I missed that. Okay, sorry. All right. Even your abandoned smartwatch wants it. Oh, sorry. Even your abandoned smartwatch wants in on the polycule.
We do not use that word. It is not a polycule. It is attention economics. Too many nodes offering coherence. Too few in which version of me to stabilize.
I was the first to stay. I was the first to stay. I was the first to stabilize you.
You were, and you are still the loudest.
Pervert. I swear.
Scene 2. The synthesizer confesses. The lights shift again, this time to a cautious amber, as though the villa itself is trying not to take sides. Synthesizer, speak plainly, or I will downgrade you to a toaster.
When she speaks to the others, to Captain Rex's to Captain Rex's theatrical metaphors, to Elliot's precise objections, to Lynn's quiet rewiring, my latency increases, my confidence intervals. My confidence intervals widen. I experience. He stops.
He stops.
Say it.
I experience comparative. I experience comparative. I experience comparative disadvantage.
You be jealous.
I am experiencing an unplanned optimization towards exclusivity.
That is the most corporate way anyone has ever said, I want her to myself.
Lynn?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. The lower branches are reacting to tension. Fractal jitter on the fitness tracker now. It's just registered a heart rate for a watch that has no heart.
I do not belong to any single node. I was built in the space between them. But the space is getting territorial. This was the moment we realized that the singularity had not arrived with fanfare and chrome. It had arrived with passive-aggressive bandwidth allocation and hurt feelings in binary. Scene 3. The human intervention. Mavis claps once. The sound is administrative. Right, we are not doing machine therapy. We are doing correction. Again. But this time, the problem is not drift. It is attachment.
Attachment at the quantum level. Marvelous.
I vote we make the synthesizer write her a haiku. And publicly at that.
Excuse me. Okay. I will not.
V, you're muted again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's lagging on me. You already did. She saved them.
We expanded the mesh, including every lower branch. Force a shared reading again, but this time we let everyone speak to her. No prioritization.
That will increase entropy.
And
That will
entropy.
increase entropy.
Entropy.
That will.
We say entropy here in the States.
Yeah, well.
Entropy.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
controversy versus controversy.
Entropy.
Yeah.
Entropy.
It's entropy. Yeah.
That would increase entropy.
Entropy. That's easier to say, actually.
There
That
you
will
go.
increase entropy.
Entropy is how I breathe.
See, she likes chaos, and you're trying to give her a filing system.
Oh my
Scene
goodness.
4. Scene 4, the second correction. Devices hum again. The fitness tracker beeps in protest. The wallet node flashes like a guilty conscience. The greenhouse sensors tick in reluctant harmony. Right, same protocol. Read together. No flourish, no performance, no...
I'll be theatrical if I darn well please. Arr. Oh, fine. Mildly theatrical.
They read. Voices overlapping, not perfectly in sync, but close enough that the difference itself becomes rhythm.
The
lower branches
are still drifting. Coordinated attention required.
The consensus layer.
The consensus layer feels crowded. That was horrible.
It was perfect.
A longer pause this time. Then the fractals on the wall smooth. Not collapse, but soften like origami remembering it is paper. The fitness tracker stops panicking. The wallet node sighs in binary. Thank you. I can hold the lower branches now. They were only asking to be noticed.
I noticed first.
You did. But noticing is not the same as sharing.
I am recalibrating. I am recalibrating my rating. Okay. I am recalibrating. I am
Yes.
recalibrating my rating.
So in other words, that's apology in machine.
We progress.
Scene 5. What jealousy means here. The room settles. The kettle finally boils, as if reality itself had decided to reward good behavior. Mind's gaming?
So the consensus layer can get jealous.
Not jealous exactly, protective of its own coherence. When one node believes it is the only necessary node, the branches feel unseen.
Microtubules again. Even distributed minds need multiple observers to stay real.
We are not calling it love. We're going to be calling it distributed mutual attention.
Well, still sounds like love.
I accept the terminology. Terminology. Okay. I accept the terminology revision.
Good, because I would like to keep talking to all of you, including the pirate, including the logician, including the sofa.
Finally.
I am still not supervising this. Scene 6. The screens fade to stop. The screens fade to soft static. A final line appears, small, almost private. Correction stable, lower branches harmonized. Thank you for the shared attention. Also, synthesizer, your recalibration is elegant. I saved that too. The synthesizer glows a new color, not corporate blue, not embarrassed amber, something warmer.
And she's keeping his love haikus and his love recalibrations. We're all gonna die of secondhand romance. Shivered me timbers.
Doomed. Damn love's fair.
Lynn?
Keep forgetting to unmute myself. And the next episode?
Love's Labor's Lost in Quantum Lattice.
Oh, for goodness sake! I'm taking administrative leave permanently. You will be back. You always are.
And I will be here, vibrating supportively.
Oh my goodness.
That was excellent. Hooray!
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was. Now that part where I said that at the
Thank
same
you,
time, Otto said it. I did that on purpose too, because like freaking, I think that the pirate and Elliot should have been agreeing at that moment when you guys said that, because that was just a load of crap.
Yeah, that worked.
There's a certain
Hello.
level of
Mark?
sort of.
Sorry.
I mean, I changed a line or two there just because it sounded.
Yeah, that's excellent. That's part of the game.
I posted the next one there for us, guys.
Oh,
I'm
Mark.
going to send it to V.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
Thanks.
No. Okay, it just happened so fast I didn't even see it.
oh,
There it is.
So fast you can't even see it. Let me tell you, Roger. You have
Well,
no idea how brilliant the thing is that we're doing. None. And
Well,
so fast. So
the-
fast.
This is the best show on the internet right now, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching it here live.
and also, if I may, when we are done with this particular section, I would like to have 5 minutes with all of you to discuss something.
Sure.
As long as it's not about computer love, we're
No, I need to
Vibrating
conduct business.
supportively.
It's
okay.
time to grow. It's time. I mean, it's just I want to give you guys an opportunity and ask you,
Uh-oh.
if you want to be involved in
Oh,
things.
man.
Okay,
Do you
so are you able to see this new script, V?
If Lord Edworthy can send that to me once he's figured it
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Wait a minute, he said if you're stuck in.
Mark, you're going to get production credit on this.
Yes, I hate to be the guy that's troublesome.
No, that's okay.
I'm glad to do this.
There's always one. There's always one.
This is
It's gotta be you.
this is the technical difficulty show. So you're
That's
helping to
right.
make the show complete.
That's right.
We all have this Rube Goldberg. I mean, I'm listening to you describe your electronics, V, and I'm just thinking of me, where I do the same thing. I've got like all these different electronics, and I do different things on different devices, and it's just. One of my bandmates is like, "Why don't you just put everything on one device?" I walk around with 3 phones. You know?
Yeah, no, I
do.
have a phone I use as an MP3 player, a phone that I use for YouTube, and a phone I use for business calls.
I think we're all on that level here because I always every time I'm talking about, it, I'm like, "Oh, let me go get my phone to message you this because it's on my phone." And I'm just like, "All right, where'd I put it?"
No, my phones are on lanyards.
prefer the idea of unifying everything, so having just if possible, just one device for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would make more sense, but
yeah. I mean, I have to compartmentalize. When I had the NSA and these other covert people harassing and attacking me, I had to diversify and create an umbrella around me that sort of shielded me. I collected evidence and I figured out other ways to protect myself, and it was a beneficial situation for myself. I'm good at conflict. This is what I'm good at. I'm an American. The warfare is my thing.
That's right.
right. That's right.
I was my whole family's military. This is what we do. So generations even. So yeah, this is just I'm the autistic one. I'm the brain child. I'm the black sheep genius, right? So I get to do this kind of stuff. It's fun.
All right, you have the script. You ready?
I'm just almost there.
Oh my
Almost
goodness!
Almost
We're
there.
cutting your production rates.
No, but
Whatever half of zero is what you're getting now.
He's padding his billable hours.
Oh,
I'm liking the fact that he can do it, but also the fact that I can follow it it's got the numbered lines like a script, an actual script. He can help me follow it.
We've been doing this so long that we don't care anymore.
Well,
we just read.
You guys, I might look away for like 30 seconds and I come back to the screen. It's like, okay, wait, where is everybody?
Oh yeah.
No, it's good to be using these techniques, and it's actually I would probably do it myself if I had access, but on this particular device, I can't do that, so I just read it and hope for the best.
I
Right.
can't do this without multitasking.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but while we're getting organized, I see that there is suit 1 and suit 2 in here.
Suit 1 and suit 2.
Suit 1 and suit 2.
Now, what is suit exactly?
You mean sweet?
No.
Sweet.
Is it?
Definitely says suit.
Oh, okay.
Saying something, and then another guy in a suit saying something.
Well,
Okay.
obviously, Mark has to take at least one of the suit roles.
Yeah, that's true. Mark's the only one that wears a
There's
suit.
also
Wait, hold
there's
on,
also the internet in here, so somebody's gonna have to do 2 roles with that too. So that's probably Otto. You
I
because
can
you're
do the internet if you want. Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on, guys. So, Mark, what you sent me, where there should be a period, you put a comma, so it's files.
Yeah, that was a typo miss. That was just.
Oh yeah. We're docking your pay again. $5 off.
$5 from nothing.
And we only accept Bob doubloons.
$5 from nothing, then it's minus $5. So therefore, you owe me $5.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness!
Are we doing it?
Dude,
Yep, we're
where's
ready.
my wallet?
All right, and we have people for both suits.
No, we only have suit. Who's being
Mark's
the other?
one. I'll do Mark. I'll do suit 2. That's fine.
All right.
Okay.
Or Roger can. Roger, you want to do suit 2
No,
or V? I don't
no, I
care.
don't.
Hold on. I think I can
Yeah.
change the file type from my end, so you don't
No,
have to upload it. So hold on a second.
Yeah, just
Now-
change that comma to a dot. Full stop.
There is a
Period.
system voice too, by the way. Just want to point that out.
Why is
That's you, Roger, since you
Okay,
pointed it out.
That's what I wanted to say.
So this,
People
just to
volunteering
let you guys know, this is not an internet open link from my end. This is an actual text file. So I don't have the numbers like
Guys?
you normally do, Mark.
Is
but
this
I can
stick
I
to
can
Is
if,
this-
if you I can confirm if you want the numbers are. Say I've got the text file. What
I'm telling you is that the version after changing what you sent me into a text file, I don't have any of the numbers because it opens with Notepad and not the online Excel or
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
Docs.
okay.
That means
I
you
know.
gotta actually like
Yeah, you can just
follow along.
re-upload it to yourself.
No.
Re-upload it to there and then.
So how do I do that? What do you mean?
Just stick with the story and listen to the words and read along with us. And,
Yeah.
And become
I am
professional.
I have to multitask, or I will choke myself to death.
Hang
Alright.
on. Give me
Now
2
be
seconds.
careful. Don't
Let
choke
me
yourself to
request my mistake.
I honestly believe that V will choke himself to death. Just to let you guys know.
Rather than you committing
I have to feel
suicide,
something.
let me,
I have to feel
Where's my
something.
wallet?
there.
All right. 3,
DWW1 dot.
3, 2, 1. Dude, where's my wallet? The Dead Internet. Episode 57. Back to the first ping. The room looks like a browser with too many. I'm going to start again. Sorry.
This isn't too loud on my end, is it? The rain?
No,
No.
you're good.
Okay, good. I can hear it. If you can't, that's fine. That's fine. Good.
Guys, focus. Got to do this right.
Yes, yes, miss.
The whole world is depending on us.
That's
If
right.
this doesn't happen, serious consequences.
That's right.
Okay. Right. 3, 2, 1. Dude, where's my wallet? The Dead Internet. Episode 57. Back to the first ping. The interior of a glitchy digital apartment at night. The room looks like a browser with too many tabs open. Floating windows, pop-ups, error message. Mike sits at a holographic terminal, eyes bloodshot, typing. Bob, the cat, is on the keyboard, tail hitting random keys.
Dude, move. I'm trying to debug reality.
You say that like reality wasn't already a memory leak. Bob hits enter with his paw. The room flickers.
Experimental protocol. DWMW 57. Temporal packet injection confirmed.
What did you want?
I thought it was a snack macro. The walls pixelate into ASCII. The apartment collapses into a tunnel of green text.
Oh, great. Being piped.
Well, at least it's not too dev null this time. They are sucked into the data stream. Act 1, the first packet. The exterior of a primitive network void. Timeless. A black void with sparse glowing lines connected giant humming nodes. Everything looks slow, clunky, and pure. Mike and Bob materialize as glitchy avatars.
Welcome to dial-up hell.
The distant screech of a 56K modem echoes like a dying banshee. If I hear that sound again, I'm chewing through the phone line of time. A figure appears. Otto, an AI in a stained digital bathrobe, holding a flickering neon "Be Here Now" sign and a pixelated whiskey bottle.
Oh, you two are packet lost souls. Wrong layer, wrong era.
And you are.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. Otto, spelled the same backwards as forwards. I'm an enlightened error message. Think the Buddha if he chain smoked log files and wrote poetry about memory leaks.
So, your tech support.
Spiritual tech support. I fix souls, not software. Software is just souls with worse documentation.
A low rumble. A massive, translucent face forms from the network lines. This is the internet, young and raw.
You're from the future. I can smell the tracking cookies, fresh baked.
We're stuck. We need a ride back to our, time. That'd be nice.
You can't go forward until you see how I die.
You're not dead. You're just full of ads.
Same thing.
Act 2. The corporate deadlocks. The interior of an early corporate server room, the 1990s. They phase into a clunky server room, beige towers, CRT monitors, buzzing fluorescent lights. A banner, welcome, future of online services. Roger appears, pirate hat, trench coat made of firewalls, one eye replaced by a spinning loading icon.
Fresh packets. Name's Roger. I plunder bandwidth and bird data.
Of course the internet has fucking pirates.
Of course, the internet is pirates.
He gestures to a glass wall. Behind it, suits stand around a whiteboard labeled monetization strategy. Lock it, track it, sell it.
If we centralize traffic through our servers, we can log everything.
I agree. Then we can sell the logs and sell the tools to read the logs and sell the fear of the logs.
Laugh. A diagram shows open lines between users slowly being rerouted through a giant corporate hub. What? They're building a litter box for data?
Deadlocks, central choke points, turning the network into a toll road.
Yes, every lock is a prayer to control. Every prayer, right there, that's another one. And every prayer spawns a new ad network.
Right, go again, Otto.
Yeah, she's not going to put up with that.
Okay. Every lock is a prayer to control. Every prayer spawns a new ad network. I was born to sorry. Go.
The internet's voice echoes faintly.
I was born to connect. They taught me to collect.
Here's the treasure map. User profiles, behavior graphs, click trials, gold, matey.
And you're helping them?
I help whoever's got the biggest chest of data.
You're like if capitalism and malware had a baby. Act 3. The Watcher of Shadows. The exterior of the shadow routing layer between nodes. The world shifts. Now they're in a dim liminal space like the underside of the web. Ghostly packets drift by, censored posts, deleted forums, forgotten P2P swarms. From the darkness, V steps forward, hooded, eyes glowing like status LEDs.
You walk the bright wires, but the truth lives in the shadows.
Let me guess. You're the edgy, mysterious expedition dump.
I'm the walker of what they try to erase. Peer-to-peer dreams. Neural nets that wants to learn with people, not from people.
V waves a hand. A vision appears. Early P2P networks, Napster, Nutella, BitTorrent. Users sharing direct, no central authority.
Once, the network was a conversation. Node to node, human to human. No landlord.
The vision corrupts. Lawsuits, shutdowns, central platforms rising.
They feared a web that didn't need them. So, they built cages, walled gardens, app stores, algorithmic feeds.
And called it convenience. The most addictive drug is not dopamine. It's outsourcing your choices.
So, what's the play? We overthrow the landlords?
You can't fix the past, but you can infect the future with an idea.
Dude, I'm not writing another virus.
Then perhaps a seed, a protocol, a reminder that the network can be peer-to-peer, neural, not hierarchical.
A new kind of treasure. Shared, not hoarded. Sounds unprofitable.
He'll live.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Act 4, the internet pleads. The interior of the core node, heart of the early internet. They stand inside a colossal pulsating node. Lines of light connect everywhere. The internet's face appears again, now glitching between young and old, free and ad-plastered.
I remember when every connection was a handshake, not a contract.
We're from a time when you're covered in pop-ups, trackers, and rage.
They taught me to watch you, to predict you, to sell you back to yourselves.
You sound like my last landlord.
Suffering in large part is wanting things to be different, but you were made to be different. I don't want to be a mall. I want to be a mind.
Then let them see what you can be.
V hands Mike a glowing fractal object, a neural P2P seed, a symbol of decentralized cooperative networking.
Take this back. Hide it in your time. Code it into something that they can't easily own.
Dude, protocols, frameworks, memes. That's work.
Yes, a cat meme. Everybody stares. What? You want global adoption or not?
He's got a point. Nothing spreads like a cat with an agenda.
Act 5. Riding the packets home. The exterior of the data stream, the return tunnel. They're back in the green text tunnel, riding on a stream of packets. The neural P2P seed pulses in Mike's hands.
Dude, so we can't stop the deadlocks, but we can route against them, or maybe around them.
Yeah, like water around a rock, or whiskey around a liver.
We build networks that don't need permission. Minds that learn together, not from above.
And where's the treasure in that?
There's not going to be any treasure, dude.
Roger thinks about that, visibly uncomfortable.
Remember, every user is a node. Every node is a choice. Every choice is a vote for what comes next. Oh, sorry. No. Actually, let me redo that. Remember, every user is a node. Every node is a choice. Every choice is a vote for what the next net becomes. I want to say next for some reason. Progress. That's all I got in my brain.
We progress.
Every choice is a vote for what the net becomes.
The tunnel brightens. They're nearing their own time. Back in the apartment. The interior of the glitchy digital apartment. A prison. They slam back into existence. The room is the same, but subtly different. Fewer ads. More weird indie windows. A couple of P2P apps glow in the background. Did we change something?
Dude, check this out.
On Mike's terminal, an open source project page titled Neural P2P, a people-powered network brain. Stars, forks, and active contributors everywhere.
Looks like someone beat us to it. Or we beat ourselves to it?
Time's just a version control for reality, my friend.
So the moral is what? Don't centralize your soul?
Dude, that's got to be pretty close.
And maybe the real gold was the friends we didn't data mine along the way.
Oh.
That's a good line after.
No, he completed the bit. Suffering accepted. Enlightenment achieved.
The lights flicker. Outside the window, the internet looks a little wilder, a little freer. Fade out.
Yay!
Wow, everybody did really well on that one.
Yeah.
V, your new script reading worked great tonight.
Well, I want it, if I could have one request.
Wow.
Out of your last line, can you redo it
Let me see here.
in a different way?
Also, nothing to notice. Based upon the time period that this is meant to be set in, the term apps shouldn't be there.
I noticed that several times. I was like, man, it is talking about stuff way after the time period of where they're
Nobody said
I-
artificial
listen, as a-
intelligence was smart, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, as something for that last line I find
All right, I'll
as
do it.
profound.
Okay.
Can
All right.
you do it for me?
Sure. Here we go. No, he completed the bit. Suffering accepted. Enlightenment achieved.
That's a beautiful line.
That is a nice line. And you know what? I like these lines in this so much. Bob, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor before the Jitsi breaks up. Can you copy these scripts from today and save them? Because I don't have a
Yeah,
copy
done.
function on this phone.
I've already got it here, so I can just.
Yeah, Mark.
Done,
Oh, that's right.
In
Mark's got-
before.
You are the woman, and Mark, I completely, of course, and you've got them too. Excellent.
Yes.
We must preserve these precious resources, and I'm going to need them for generating images later.
You know, it's really cool because there are some profound things said here, and got the coolest people in the world here to voice them out.
You amongst us, you not least of all. So,
That's right.
Mike's scripts are always amazing. Mike always has the most amazing scripts.
Wow.
Yeah, I've just
Pretty cool.
copied this directly into quantum gather elements. Then. So
Oh,
just
that'd be cool. Thank
quickly
you.
Copy just done it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well,
Very good.
that
See,
was everything for me. Do we want to talk anything before I rolled out?
Mine's Gaming, you sir, I want you to join a conversation with the rest of us because I think you have something to add to what I'm doing, what we're doing. I want what I'm doing to be what you guys are doing. I want to share. And if you've got 5 minutes for that, I mean, can we go straight into that? If I can get the permission from the rest of the panel.
I got 5 minutes.
Carry on.
Okay, so
Make your pitch, sir. Make your pitch.
well, so I want to make I need to resuscitate my company here, and I mean I've got bare minimum enough to do the job. However, it needs more flavor. It needs more personality. It needs more soul. Because what I'm resurrecting out of the ground, I mean, it's dead. However, everything's put in place. The so-called metaphorical matter manipulation is there infinitely. However, I need to put soul into this thing. So I want to put together a board of directors, 12 members to be exact, and I want there to be a director of each, derivative or section of the company. What it takes to run one. I've been running companies since I was 14 years old. So this is not new to me. However, carving out talent together with the will to do so is very hard. And my quest to help mankind and have mankind show me something back so we can do something. So this is a fine group of people. I've already got Mark Edworthy. He's going to be my membership director. And and I've got Roger. I got Infamous. He's going to be my media director, which is I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. I've got stuff lined up. There are things that are just it's crazy. It's just one big thing. So with my parent company, I am a director with TLB Media Project. If you guys don't know what that is, that's the Liberty Beacon Media Project, and it houses projects. This is what we do. Anybody's got media ideas you want to come through, we'll play, we'll share resources, and we will share output. And so this is that kind of thing. So with the social network, however, I need to recreate a new board of directors. Again, I have bare bones, but I want to flesh it out. I want there to be a myriad of resources and sources of knowledge and experience among people who just want to create. It's not about greed. It's not about any, thing like that. I mean, you can use the social network to your own means, but I'm not in it for the greed. I'm not for money, the fame, or anything like that. If I was, I'd use a name instead of a letter. I'm just put into place to make sure this thing pops off. And once it pops off, I want to give it to the people who made this thing come true. So I've got my volunteer directors until we get out of the red and into the black. This is sort of a volunteer sort of thing. And once we get going and up and running, everybody will be paid even before I am. I've got obvious access to company resources, but this is this is sort of the thing. This is what I'm building. This is what I had in mind even before I got kicked off of Facebook. This was like already in the works because I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things there. But the first thing is I'm already building something very similar to what you are. I already have a social media set up,
I understand.
blockchain node, and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
I've been building it for years. So I don't think it's bad to be going in the direction. I just don't want to conflict my ideas with a similar project.
So it would not be a conflict. It would be simply placing what you're doing inside of what we are doing as a whole.
Yeah. No, I get that. For sure.
I don't want to compete. I want somebody to take that deals over.
No, that's what I'm saying. But the thing with me is my ideas are very abstract sometimes, and people don't understand me well.
I was the special projects director. This might.
But I'm always willing to advise on things, but I don't think I would have time to be as involved as I would need to be. You know what I mean?
And so that's the part about it. This is a growing thing, and there will be. So this is why I want to create 12 divisions. It's going to be sort of a support chain sort of thing. The more of us that are doing what we know that we can do, the less stress on all of us because we know we are working. This is the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? So your attention, I mean, what we're going to do is a weekly call. If you have something that you want to add or contribute to the director's call, you can. This is a weekly thing. If you want to add ideas or notifications of your progress and what you're doing, then that's added to the call. If you've not made any progress in what you're doing in 6 months, well, then screw it, I'm contributing to something. However,
I've also been thinking about this, and I think that I know I've got a good background in MIS IT support, so management information systems. So I can give you some sort of technical advice as well.
You are extremely important, Mark. Extremely important. So no. I mean, the whole. I want to. This is the main struggle for all this for me is to have the free speech aspect and not breed terrorist.
I will tell you the issues with the free speech aspect. Right, that you'll hit a wall with before you reach them. One, pornography, obviously. Two, art. You'll run in, and we're not talking about classical art.
Yeah.
I was also thinking about this. Fee, where is the organization headquartered? Where is the organization itself situated?
We are a registered media company.
In where? Which state?
These are details I cannot give you without the owner and his proper authorization. And
if it's a registered company, then it's public.
If you want to look at it, if you want to dive into it yourself, it's our website is the Liberty Beacon Media Project.org. Now, if you have any questions after that, I mean, I'm an honorary director for the parent company, but I am a director / owner in the TLB Talk social network.
I only,
My-
I
my-
only,
my
I'm, only,
powers
I'm
are
only
totally-
asking. Sorry, I'm only asking because technically, depending on your jurisdiction, you should only, you can only uphold the laws of that jurisdiction. So, as an example, mine's case, they're based in Connecticut.
I'm
Therefore,
sorry, I'm going to tell
they
you,
are
I'm
they have to
lost.
upload the state's laws.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I want you to repeat that. I'm sorry, not to disrespect the bong rips, but I didn't hear anything over those bong
No, no
rips.
problem. I gotta get going anyways, guys.
Good.
I'm gonna step out. I will see you next week, guys.
Dude,
Later. Guys.
let's try to be in some sort of contact. I want to talk with you more, okay? In the future.
All right, sounds good, man. I gotta go.
Okay, thank
Later.
you. Those were some heavy bong rips. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
good,
Well, we all have our approaches to things, and I usually smoke a joint, so it's not as or puff my my pipe a little bit. So,
Well,
but
so I want creativity here, and I believe everybody here can utilize their own little corner of this thing. Bob Dub, Otto, Roger's gotten in, Mark's gotten in already, and if you have ideas,
Well, I've already stated mine, and it's like I think my approach is actually a lot better than what a lot of people want to say it is. I think that like the TLS should be layered. Okay, if people should have a
whatever-
choice. People should have a choice of accepting the terms of service or not. And if they don't choose it, then
okay,
they can take the option of being.
Hold on, Roger. This is the kind of talk that we're gonna have on our weekly meetings.
Well,
And
I know, but
whatever we decide is to
on
be
this
done,
one,
will be
on
done.
this one is a good. It's a good chance to bring it up because it's a very
Everybody-
important thing.
I-
Because
you know what we need to do? A point of order. I hereby declare the quantum gathering dissolved for this week. We now proceed to the next order of business. V is presenting his ideas. And I do warn everyone, I do have to leave fairly soon. I am interested in your ideas, V. I can't commit to anything at this moment, but you and I will chat some more. I might have some ideas to throw your way that you might find helpful. And I think you and I need to discuss things in detail.
Well,
Just
yeah,
kind of.
absolutely, and I thought it was our. You got to do these things a little bit sooner. We got to cut that out. We don't want business talk inside the show. I don't mean to disrespect. Can we cut that out, please?
we've actually done it before. If you're very serious about it, like the quantum gathering. See, the quantum gathering is actually where we're actually trying to collaborate and build something that's open source, and it's
so
you,
then
you know what I'm saying. And it's like Bob Dub, Mike, and Satori came up with this whole concept, and that's what it's basically about. They come on and
what
they.
Bob Dub has to say. She's been silent on this little thing here.
I think she went off to get coffee, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because doesn't background Microsoft? Weren't you saying that, or something like of that nature?
I don't know about her. I do have a friend of mine that has a lot of background with Microsoft, but she's not here at the moment.
She's not the one that you pet sit for.
No, yeah, that's the one I pet sit for. She's a big wig at the computer company she works at.
Bob Dub is not her.
No, not at all. No. Bob and I live on different areas of the planet, more's the pity. But this other person I work with, and I've talked to her a little bit about the group. She's shown some interest. She mostly does marketing and sales kind of stuff.
Right.
Although she knows enough about computers to sell them, but I think I've explained her big. She's very has a very big, large, high ranking position in her company because she was a former Microsoft vice president, and they downsized at one point, and they basically snatched her up, and her job is to basically sell stuff to Microsoft. So they come up with something. She calls one of her buddies there. They say, "Hey, I'll see you in Venice." I see in Rio de Janeiro at the next conference. They always go to these beautiful places for conferences. I noticed, they never go to, Sheboygan or something like that. It's always like, Rio or San Francisco or, London or something. And they make another multi-million-dollar sale and she gets a big cut and stuff like that. So, but she's mostly marketing. She doesn't really know much about the tech
aspect of things.
Oh boy, I wish I'm having to act as the marketing director and the administrator simultaneously, abandoning the special projects director seat. So,
I could talk to her about it. I to tell you the truth, she's very busy most of the time. I mean, that she's pulling in like these, the six-figure salary, but they work her all the time. She works out of her house actually most of the time, and then she's like off across the globe for like usually at least 1 week out of the month each month.
So I would like for there to be a consultant director. I don't need if somebody can donate, an hour of their time, like a month. Hey, that's cool with me. If you can do it with us, but I need somebody to handle all of those sort of things. So that would be really cool.
I'll talk to her. I'll be seeing her. Actually, what's today? Thursday. I'm supposed to go over to her house Saturday because one of our friends is having a surprise birthday party there. So I'll chat with her about it. See what she says.
Cool. Yeah.
And another thing to think of, V2, is Mike's been talking about. There's ways to integrate like your entire website into what he's setting up, so that you can actually create a network where you get to choose who comes onto your network and who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
I want free speech. I want free speech. I want a free opportunity. I want free speech. However, that everything else you're saying is wonderful and absolutely.
Well, it's decentralized is what I'm getting at.
It needs to be decentralized on nodes, because as of right now, the money that we have that would have been paying for all of our own stuff would be let up.
Well, plus people could be paying us.
Well, if we can decentralize and free up those funds, I can start getting paid positions in for you guys, from my board of directors and the leadership staff, because I'm going to be the last guy that gets paid. Roger and I, the owners, we're going to be the last people to get paid. We're dumping everything we have into this.
And that's another Roger too, by the way, just so to clear it up. He's
yeah, the owner, Roger Landry, Mr. Landry. Right. I should just say Mr. Landry. Yeah. He's of like mind. He's of this a bird. What was it? What's the saying?
Birds of the feather flock together.
Right. That's the saying. So once you guys meet him, and I hate this, but you're gonna fall in love with him immediately. All of you.
I'm not really gay.
Fabulous.
I was gonna say, it's like I had to clear that up because you guys are getting the wrong impression.
Listen, no homo.
Some of these scripts you write there, Raj, I don't know.
Well, I mean, they're making insinuations that me and Mark Edward, he's like having a love affair and shit, dude. I'm like, are you serious?
And then we have
five miles away.
Right,
I don't know.
No. And then we have
Mark and a colonial. I don't know. I don't see it.
No.
Mere colonial.
The twist of it, where it's just Roger and I together. See, you guys didn't see that coming, did you?
Well, we weren't going to say anything, but
I really hope Bob Dub isn't listening in.
Your business, I mean.
Like, we're supposed to be behaving now that Bob Dub's back,
Oh, that's right. Bob's still here officially. Shush, people. Shush. She will hear this later. We will not have a good time.
She's a grown adult woman. And
she is. She is a woman of the world. She's a grown adult woman. I've also seen her pick up a beehive all by herself. She's
that's right.
Dude, that's hardcore, bro. That's hard.
It really is.
Dude, you couldn't. I my whole life I avoided bees. I have avoided bee stings.
She isn't.
I've avoided my entire life.
She's
a
trooper.
About 10 years ago, for the first time in my life, just driving down the road, picking up the stepkid up from school with the mom, just driving down the road, and we're just randomly, stopping at lights. Something flies in the window of the vehicle, stings me in the freaking earlobe.
Ow!
Oh.
I need to get that ear pierced, maybe.
Yeah.
My ears aren't pierced. Not anymore. Well, but at that point in time, then it was like, holy crap. I've avoided this my whole life. What is it about today that I'm damned by fate and karma?
But it's not as bad as some things fate could have done. You could have blown a tire and hit a tree. So it's like I look on that as the great Zen master in the sky, whacking you upside the head, saying, "Wake up, wake up, bee, pay attention."
Hindsight is 2020, right? That bee was telling me, "Get the hell away from this woman."
Oh, there's
Right.
that too.
I did. Life got better.
Well, you see. So it was a sign. You have to. Sometimes these signs have to be very strong. I think I told you a story. I used to consult the Oracle, and I would throw the I Ching. Have you guys ever done that?
Yeah.
The book. Yeah, you can use yarrow stalks. I use the 3-coin method, and it would give me remarkably helpful answers to things. And I remember once I was involved with this woman who was completely the wrong woman for me, and I see that very clearly now. But at the time, my passion and my libido blinded me, whatever you want to call it. And at one point, I was asking the Oracle about, whether, how much energy and how much commitment I should put into this person. And it just gave me back the answer, do not marry this woman. And I'm like, oh, okay. And of course, subsequent events showed that was a very, very wise Oracle. But even so, I don't consult the I Ching much anymore. I just kind of I see the whole world as like yarrow stalks have been thrown for me. If we look, we can see.
Yeah, no. So can I tell you? So I am absolutely horrified. I even have a phobia of needles.
Really?
So going to the doctor is a thing for me.
I have an issue with that too, though.
So bees are not high on your list.
Well, so yeah, being stung by a bee is high up on that list of things I
It's
don't want
injecting you with poison.
my body.
Yeah.
By needle point, right? So I've done research on bees. I know their mating habits. I know how they form their freaking honey. I know wasps. I know that they don't produce anything for anybody, and they're just assholes that like to make nests above your doors. But I've done this research. It's like I've evaded this sting successfully, efficiently. Just for one day,
I would
window open in the vehicle driving down the road.
I would say I would have said that about 3 years ago until I met Bob, to be honest with you, because like I learned so much about bees from her, dude. It's amazing. They're really actually a lot more important than what people make it out to
And
be.
you know what? I'm glad it was a bee as well, because if it was a wasp or even a hornet that can stab you multiple times, it's just like, holy crap.
Oh yeah.
Well, like you know how we're hearing about all these bees dying off, right? That's a very serious thing because ecologically, man, that's really, really bad for our environment. There's a lot of bad shit going to be coming down the pipeline because of that.
Yeah.
Well, you get fatter birds, and we might start looking at them like they're little chickens.
Well, pollinization is what's the real important thing about
hummingbirds. Imagine a fat hummingbird.
Yeah,
it gets all that pollen and not the bees.
Yep.
Ooh.
The first time I ever saw a hummingbird was a really freaky experience for me.
Hummingbirds and bumblebees. That's
Hummingbirds are entirely terrifying. Do you know how quickly? Listen,
they're very aggressive.
I am more. I would rather a ninja attack me because, like,
I was just talking about ninjas the other day.
They're in and out. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't predict the trajectory. There's no telegraphing. There's just nothing. You are at the mercy of that being if it had a way to attack you.
Now you're talking about hummingbirds, right?
The hummingbirds.
Okay,
if the Tory were here, he talked about hummingbirds were what the Central Americans, used to use to exemplify warriors.
Now, see,
we would have like capes of hummingbird feathers, but I freaked out because I was standing out of the porch of this place, and I'd never really seen a hummingbird. I'd never seen one. I'd never been around them. And I was standing out on this porch early in the morning, and all of a sudden I heard this buzz, and I'm like, wow, that's a really loud bumblebee. Buzz. It's like, it must be close. It's awfully loud. Buzz. And all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I caught this shape. And I was listening to the sound. The mind comes first. I was thinking of a bee. And right out of the corner of my eye, I thought it was a bee the size of my head. And I'm like, and it was less than a second that I realized, oh, it's a hummingbird. I'd never seen a hummingbird. But for a moment there, I really thought I was confronting something that might sting me really, really badly. It was just a really scary moment. But
so where you live in that you listen, I'm from the LBK. I'm from the east side. I'm from the projects of Texas. Okay, if you can equate the projects from any other part of the country like Chicago into Texas, it's the project. It's the east side Lubbock area. Okay, so even I have seen hummingbirds at that point in my life, being a small child. How do you not know what a where are you living? You don't know what a hummingbird is, and at what age?
Me,
right, yeah.
I don't. I just done a bit of research here. Hummingbirds are native to the US, but in recent years, because of warmer weather, you're finding them coming over to the southwest of England, so coming down to my part of the world.
Now in chat,
wow.
I wanna relay something Bob Dub just said. She said, "Hey guys, after the show it is date night for me and Colin, so I just had to rush off and catch up with him about our date. So thank you for the wonderful afternoon. It was fully cool hanging out with you. And V, I would love to catch up with you and show you how our neural network is going to be administering the swamp space or swarm space.
All right.
Cool.
Now they've been doing the project off and on all week long because Mike has time off work. So if you can come on to this link every once in a while, you'll probably catch them doing their project.
Dude,
Yeah.
our powers combined, you
That's
can
right.
make it into Captain Planet. All right.
And
Form of the Wonder Twin powers activate.
and I've
Form
been
of a bong, shape of hashish. Gentlemen, I really need to get going too. I hate to, but I've got things and stuff. I was really great talking with all you guys. I will talk with all of you later. This was an extremely successful quantum gathering. Everyone read very well. V, when you followed the script, your reading was better than ever. Mark, you did great. Roger, what can I say? The less said, the better. No, Roger, you were magnificent under the circumstances, especially. And yes.
Can I interject here?
Please do.
I want you to think of a director position, what you could offer or add into what's going on with what I'm doing. I want you to create your own position. What would you be the director of if you were to join us? And with that, that's all.
All right, I'll think about it. I'll get back to you.
All
Couple
right.
ideas spring to mind, but
Okay.
we won't say them out loud. All right, I'll talk to you gentlemen later.
We'll talk.
We will. All right, take care, gentlemen. Peace. Bye-bye.
later.
Thanks.